Giveon's back. Let's talk about it.
Love, exciting and new.
Hello, Hannah Waddingham here. Have you seen the fabulous new Sun Princess? World-class entertainment, exceptional dining, and the greatest pizza ever.
It's a love.
Don't miss our Come Aboard sale with up to 40% off and free room upgrades. Visit princess.com or call your travel advisor to book. Princess Cruises. Terms and restrictions apply. Offer ends 2/28/25. Ships of Bermudan and British Registry.
How y'all doing? Welcome to Let's Talk About It. Music Reviews Season 11. How y'all doing? Welcome to the show. We got a good show for you today. 2 episodes a day. This is the second episode of the day. Guys, I think I'm becoming such a predictable person because I remember a couple of weeks ago, we reviewed the Teddy Swims and Giveon feature song. And I said in that review, is Giveon coming back? Will he be coming back to music? I mean, it kind of seems like he's coming back. And guys, like Christmas, like being on the back porch, drinking a beer or something. I'm just fucking right. I'm just goddamn right. And I'm goddamn right in this moment because Giveon has dropped a new song. This song is called, let me go to it, Lord Mighty. See, I'm not even prepared for this review. Giveon 20s. This is, the newest song here. We're going to talk about it, guys. Let's get into it because I got so much to say. Because there's so much to this track, and let's get into it. Starting off with the beat, the instrumental. Guys, as y'all know, I'm very biased. I'm one of the most biased people when it comes to R&B music. One of my favorite genres of music to listen to, and I'm always going to get praise for it when you do it right. I will be honest with you guys. When I reviewed Giveon's, Christmas music back a long time ago. It was a long time ago. It was a couple of years ago. And I reviewed that music, and I said I did not really like the kind of piano ballad music. I'm tired of it, guys. I don't want to listen to Giveon try to make Taylor Swift type music. I don't want to listen to Giveon.
Hi, here's your report.
Thanks, Jane. I wish I could hire a whole team of yous.
Try posting a job on LinkedIn. It's the world's largest professional network. Unlike resumes, LinkedIn gives a real-time view into a candidate's skills, experiences, and more.
Let's do it. You're irreplaceable, Jane, but another you would be great.
Find your perfect match with LinkedIn. Post your free job at linkedin.com/achieve. That's linkedin.com/achieve. Terms and conditions apply.
This episode is brought to you by Abercrombie. Build your fits of the day with Abercrombie's newest denim drop. Here's where to start. Abercrombie's 90s straight jean goes with any shirt from tees to sweater polos. Super versatile. Their loose and baggy jeans are more trend forward, so you can grab those and go out with your friends. Abercrombie's denim fits come in a range of washes. Build your looks around Abercrombie denim. Shop online or in store.
This episode is brought to you by Nerds Gummy Clusters, the sweet treat that always elevates the vibe. With a sweet gummy surrounded with tangy, crunchy nerds, every bite of Nerds Gummy Clusters brings you a whole new world of flavor. Whether it's game night, on the way to a concert, or kicking back with your crew, unleash your senses with Nerds Gummy Clusters.
Try to make, these like piano ballad type songs. Let's get some R&B type music here. Let's get some R&B goddamn tracks going. So I really needed that. I really needed this track because when we get into my first point, which is let's talk about the beat. One of the things that's very underrated, one of the underrated things that's in music, guys, is that live instrumentation. And what do I mean by that? Well, that means live instrumentation. I mean, that's the drums. That you can hear the saxophone in the back. You can hear those kind of jazzy elements in this track. When you have that, live instrumentation, that really brings the track to a whole different level. Because when I listen to tracks, when I listen to fucking electronic EDM drum banging my ears, losing my mind sometimes with some of these electronic type beats because they're so boring, they're so lifeless, they're so generic. I would rather kill myself than listen to some of these beats, to be real with y'all. And I would rather, drown myself in despair or, cry about my ex-wife or something like that than sometimes to listen to these beats. So I really like that. I really like there's good drums here. The drums are really good. You can really hear them out there. That saxophone in the back too. Also, it's really simple. I like good, simple production. When you can do good, simple production right, when you can actually, make it sound good and not boring or not generic and have a little something to it, that just brings a better, enjoyable experience, guys. I mean, I would rather listen to this song probably than anything else. Be real with you, because this song has so much to it. Going into now, let's get into my next point, which is the vocals. Givéon. How does Givéon sound on here? Pretty goddamn good. I mean, the vocals are crazy on here. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I really like the flow of this song.
With new McValue at McDonald's, you always get more than you expect every day. So even if gas prices go up, you can buy a double cheeseburger and add a McChicken for $1. Or before game time, you can get $5 meal deals for the group. And if breakfast is about to end, get deals in the app to save before the bell. The choice is yours, and the choice with McValue is always more.
Prices and participation may vary. Valid for item of equal or lesser value. Must opt into rewards for app deals.
Oh, it's such a clutch off-season pickup, Dave.
I was worried we'd bring back the same team.
I meant those blackout motorized shades.
Blinds.com made it crazy affordable to replace our old blinds.
Hard to install?
No, it's easy. I installed these and then got some for my mom. She talked to a design consultant for free and scheduled a professional measure and install.
Hall of Fame son.
They're the #1 online retailer of custom window coverings in the world.
Blinds.com is the GOAT.
Shop Blinds.com right now and get up to 45% off select styles. Rules and restrictions may apply.
Business taxes. Was stressing about all the time and all the money you spent on your taxes.
This is my bill?
Now Business Taxes is a TurboTax small business expert who does your taxes for you and offers year-round advice at no additional cost, so you can keep more money in your business. Now this is taxes. Intuit TurboTax. Get an expert now on TurboTax.com/business. Only available with TurboTax Live full service.
I think you're on mute.
Workday starting to sound the same?
I think you're on mute.
Find something that sounds better for your career on LinkedIn. With LinkedIn Job Collections, you can browse curated collections by relevant industries and benefits, like flex PTO or hybrid workplaces, so you can find the right job for you. Get started at linkedin.com/jobs. Finding where you fit. LinkedIn knows how.
It's really simple, the flow's simple, but the vocals here are not simple. I mean, these are some like complex, going crazy off with the vocals. I mean, Lord mighty. This is like if my grandma had a pot pie with so many layers into it and just handed it to me freshly homemade baked. I mean, this shit just absolutely hits each bite. And each bite has so much layers to it, so much complexity to it. I enjoy that. One of the things that I like too is that this beat kind of switches up. I like that. The drums don't stay the same. They don't stay the same. They kind of switch it up when the hook gets into the song, and I like that. I like it when the drums switch it up a little bit because you can really, go back to the song and listen to it over and over and over again. So I really enjoy that. Now, my next point, which is, how is that next verse? I think the lyrics here are pretty good. They're pretty emotional. I mean, if you've ever, lost somebody, there you go. You wasted your 20s on somebody. Sucks to be you. So I really like the lyrics here. I like the vocals. I like how, the vocals kind of have a slight switch up. They have a slight switch up to the hook. And that slight switch up really just, brings this track together, makes it where I just want to listen to it over and over and over again. And I will say something too, the background vocals. Let's talk about the background vocals because they're kind of baked in. When I was talking about The Weeknd all last week for, having these background vocals that are kind of, in between the track, they're kind of baked into the track, they're kind of the main thing. When you have that, it just brings the track together. It puts the soul into the track. It makes you feel.
This episode is brought to you by LifeLock. During tax season, your personal info travels to a lot of places. Between payroll, your tax consultant, and the IRS. If your W-2 gets exposed, that's just the ticket for identity thieves. That's why LifeLock monitors millions of data points every second. If your identity is stolen, they'll fix it guaranteed or your money back. Don't let identity thieves take you for a ride. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit LifeLock.com/podcast. Terms apply.
When your makeup's so loud, you can literally hear it. That's NYX Professional Makeup. To capture that sound, NYX has spotlit 5 rising female artists, collaborating with each one to create music for the debut NYX Tape, an album inspired by the latest NYX Professional Makeup drop. NYX Tape, the sound of NYX Professional Makeup. It's makeup so loud you can hear it. Listen now on Spotify.
Welcome to the White Lotus in Thailand Cup.
It's a wellness center.
You should get a facial. The lady in the airport thought you were my dad.
Oh my God.
The Emmy Award-winning HBO original series returns.
There has been more crime on the island. I'm a little freaked out.
What happens in Thailand stays in Thailand. Oh, what does that mean?
It means we're not dead yet. Amen.
Amen.
A new season of the HBO original series The White Lotus premieres February 16th at 9 p.m. on Max.
The track, goddamn. So I really enjoy the background vocals. I'm glad that those, they're in the back. Also, too, I really wish there was some more, honestly, I wish there was some more jazz elements into this, because I will say this, one of the things that I wish this track was a little longer. This track starts and then it ends. And, I don't know why we're still releasing 2-minute tracks, but we still are, guys. We're still releasing these 2-minute tracks, and I just feel like there's not enough to these tracks sometimes. There is enough to this track, I'm not talking about this one, but I do wish this track was longer. It's kind of there, and then it kind of just ends. I really wish there was more, those jazz elements in the back that really just, bring out the track a little bit more. I wish there was more to that. So, overall, when we talk about this song, guys, I think the production is pretty good. I think the verse is really good. The 2 verses are pretty good. I like those vocal switch-ups on the hook, so I really enjoy the hook. And I think overall, this is a pretty good track. It's a pretty nice single. I don't know if there's going to be an album. Probably not, guys. I'm going to be real. Let's be honest. The most you get out of Givéon is like an EP. You get like a 5-track EP, and that's kind of it. That's the most you get out of them in a year. So don't be expecting an album. But, if there was an album, we would be there. We would cover it probably. I don't know. But overall, this is a pretty good track. Givéon 20s. I enjoyed this track. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10, guys. What y'all think about it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? I don't know. Let me know. Thank you so much for listening, guys. If you're on YouTube, Spotify, Pandora, wherever you get your podcast at, make sure you follow, turn on notifications. I'll update y'all on the Super Bowl win, and I'll probably be depressed next episode, so expect that. And I'll see y'all later. You have a good one. Bye.